Welcome back to the Diabetic Diet Show. Today's show is going to be stuffed baked tomatoes, show number 177. Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm going to start out with a tomato, some onion, garlic, celery, basil, salt, pepper, and pink Himalayan salt. I'm going to start out with the things that take the longest. I have breakfast sausage that I took out of the freezer, and it still has a little bit of a temp on it, so I'm going to throw it into the microwave. And then I have a potato also, which has already been washed when I brought it home from the store. So I'm just going to pierce it. Let's start out by cooking the rice. It's going to take the longest. So move a few things here to make some room. Get my burner here ready. I turn my burner on all the way so it gets hot. Put my pan on the burner. For water, it depends on how much rice you're going to make. It's just me today. So I'm going to do a half of a cup of water and a half of a cup of rice. So it won't take that long to get boiling. The rice I'm using is brown rice. Maybe one more. I really like rice. We're waiting to put the rice in. I have the ingredients here and ready to go. So here is my breakfast sausage that I've cooked up. And my potato. I microwave both of these. So those are all set. Let's start out with our tomato. So the first thing I'm going to do is to cut around a fresh, stiff tomato. A whole lot better than when they're soft. A lot easier. There's the top. Take the top off. Then I take my knife and I run around the inside. Just like this. You want to leave about a ½ inch on the inside of the wall, because tomatoes are a little temperamental, not quite as tough as peppers when you're doing a pepper. So as you can see, there's the core that I pulled out, and you can save and you can use that if you want later for a salad or something. And then you just literally scoop around the outside just to get it the way you want. You can cut out as much of this or as little as this as you want. Now that's what it looks like, and I have that. Where I'll set that aside. Now let's talk about our garlic. And actually I'm going to use the shaking trick to loosen it up. So I put this lid on. Shake it like that, it'll start to loosen up the outside. Starting to come off. This one might be a little tough, so I might do the cut first, and it dropped right off. It's amazing how that works. Okay, and then the rest of the garlic we'll just put in here and save that for next time. And now let's cut up the garlic. Just in small little pieces like this. You could still use your paring knife, or at this point you could switch over to your chef's knife. So the water's getting close. Garlic smells good. Now I'm going to put the garlic in first. Here's my garlic. Now let's do the onions. I have these pre-cut, and I keep them in containers like this from when I bring them home from the grocery store, so that I have them to make things like this. Don't want to use a real lot, but just enough to give it the onion taste. And then the celery. I had the celery already pre-chopped. It's coarse already. I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, now what I want to do is my sausage. So here we go. And it looks like I can put the rice in. Just like that. Cover it. And then you have to let that go for about 5 minutes. So I set my timer for 5 minutes. Continue to cut up the sausage. Now there's a lot more room in a pepper when you're stuffing a pepper than when you're doing a tomato. So here we go. Just like that. That looks really good. Then I'm going to put on it next a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. Just a little bit of a sprinkle. That comes out of that container fast. Next, some black pepper. And I have some Italian seasoning. Just a little bit. Then, olive oil. One of the important things to do is to cover this with a sheet of aluminum foil so that it doesn't get overcooked in the oven. After 30 minutes, it should be all set for you. Take your foil off. Very carefully turn this over. There you go, that's all set. Now let's do the rice as well. I just gave that a little shot of heat to warm it up again. Here's my rice. And I'm just going to pack around it. Just like this. Make rice that goes all over the place. Okay, there's the rice. There is the potato. And I also have planned for this meal watermelon. So I'm going to put some on here, right around the outside like this. And that should be a good meal. Wow, looks and smells delicious. Thanks for stopping by. Come back, see me again next time. Don't forget, click on the subscribe button, click the bell, so when I drop any new videos, you'll be able to get notified. I have a new one coming out shortly. I'm going to make an eggplant dinner. I know it's going to be delicious and you'll want to see it. That's our show for today. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button and click the bell so when we drop a new video, you'll get notified. Goodbye for now.